My name is Saviour Kweku Adzika, aka Corp Sayvee, founder and CEO of CorpNation Foundation. CorpNation Foundation is a youth-based foundation and quite a young foundation that was established in April 2021. And we are here with initiatives and with other programs that we believe together, when we all share in this vision and join hands, we will be able to create an ideal society that we all wish for ourselves and make it more sustainable. That's the more important part of what we are here to do for society. Our slogan is caring for society. Savvy is typically a Takoradi person. I'm a Takoradi-born person. I've lived most of my life in Takoradi. I attended Naval-based basic school in Takoradi. Then I moved to Ghana Secondary Technical School, also in Takoradi, GSTS. From GSTS, I moved on to University of Ghana, Legon, to read BSc Agric Science. I majored in soil science. Along the line, I've been doing music. Actually, I started doing music after senior high school whilst waiting for my results. And whilst in Legon, I joined the last two music group, was part of the Crusade of the Lost Files compilation album produced by Hammer. So at the last two, I was part of the third compilation album, Crusade of the Lost Files. Proud to this was the first one, Execution Diary, that was produced by the executive producer was Obrafour. And the second one, Songs of Our Time, we had Kwakese doing Oye Nonsense on it. And I happened to be on the third one. My time, we had Aigbe Edem, we had Bagblaja, we had Ashes, we had King of Accra, Ni, and a couple of them on this album. And it's quite interesting to see how we've all gone diverse ways, I mean, after this union that we had on the music front. And it's been an interesting journey, and I'm always fascinated by memories of it anytime I have a throwback. After school, I did start working, and along the line, I've had my master's degree in business administration. I believe I've learned a whole lot right from showbiz cycle and also from the corporate world where I do my regular job. I have a lot to share, and I have a lot to give back to society. The reason why I thought of putting up a foundation to be able to join hands with able people, even far more than myself, for us to come together, impact on society in the line of our slogan that is caring for society. I've realized my path has been quite a haphazard one. And the main reason is that I've not had good coaching and mentoring. I've not had adequate guidance. I didn't even have guidance growing up, as in to get somebody to take me through what courses to do or not, and the nitty-gritties of them, pros and cons of them and all that. I've managed to explore through everything that I've achieved all by myself. And I believe that if anybody should get guidance, then the fellow should do better than myself. So this is to give hope to you who is doing the watching, and know that it doesn't matter what your current situation is, because I have come from a very little background. I have come from a background that I've not had any sort of guidance. And if I've been able to explore through to where I am today, I mean, I'm an inspiration, I believe. I'm an inspiration to anybody doing the watching, for you to know that everything you set for yourself is possible. So if you are to get some sort of guidance and mentorship, it will go a long way to help you. So long as you get a good mentorship, people nowadays in our time, everybody starts something new and they feel that they are masters of their game. But getting to be mentored and be guided in what you do is key. And if I did not have it, what made me be able to come to where I've gotten to in life today is, one of them is focus. You need to stay focused to whatever that you achieve or you set for yourself to achieve. You need to stay focused. And if you are not focused, anything at all will sway you off. And one thing about me is that I'm also open to opportunities. You may have something good doing, but you need to be open-minded. You need to be open to any opportunities that may come your way, because what is good for you today may tend to be the least among the best you will have tomorrow. But then if you set your mind to it that there are more opportunities for you to grab along the path of life, you will grab them. If not, you walk past them and you will not be able to even detect these opportunities. Basically, my experiences that I've had in life, coupled with the current happenings around in society, made me decide to form this foundation. And in the sense that what I've learned from showbiz, what I've learned from my corporate background, what I've learned from the streets has taught me a lot and has made me quite sensitive to people's need. So I believe that society needs a lot of interventions, and the reason I had to think about forming a foundation, channeling the resources that I've been able to gather and the support that I've had through my music activities and other activities, channel and drive it all into the running of a foundation and be able to tap into the energies that we, the youth, have, and together create, or as in let us create a society that we all deserve, or we wish for ourselves. Because, you know, we wish a whole lot for ourselves. There are certain things that we will never get, we will die with it if we do not try to achieve it all by ourselves, rather than looking up to authorities, in quotes, look government to provide for ourselves. As young as we are, the first achievement we've made is to be able to, as in, position the target group of people that we intend to impact, and that is the youth. And positioning them is by way of establishing youth clubs under CorpNation Foundation, the youth club called Corporate Youth Club. So Corporate Youth Club has branches in 12 communities in Sekendi, Takoradi, and this gives us the first step to be able to begin the impact process. And so right after that, just about a week ago, we've had a seminar as part of a community hype event that we've actually also done. Community hype event is to help the community at large, but then helping the community, we believe that starting with the youth and empowering the youth is key, because we are the driving factors, we are the driving forces for change in society. So we have been able to gather the youth, we've been able to bring them together. We had a seminar for them. The seminar was held at the Takoradi Mall. The room was filled with hundreds of youth. Averagely 400 to 500 youth were there, imparted, and mentorship is the next thing after this seminar. One-on-one mentorship between them and the resource persons that we actually use to engage them. So this is the first step of achievements that we can boast of, and we believe that with this we are building on and be able to have bigger and huge success story across the Western region and nationwide in the coming days. So one core strength that we have as a foundation, as in CorpNation Foundation, is our partnership, because we believe we are not able to provide every need that the people have, especially the youth. So we are in partnership with the Center for Languages and Liberal Studies of the Takoradi Technical University. We are also in partnership with Diapa Workspace, who is also a provider of different kinds of training. Diapa Workspace, for instance, has programs that incubate ideas for people. So people sometimes have ideas, but they are not able to expand it, they are not able to grow it and make it feasible. Sometimes people struggle with ideas, sometimes people struggle with startup in life. And there are simple things we can let you understand or teach you, as in for you to know that it doesn't always take money to start a business. The most important thing to have for a business startup is idea, a business plan, because you can get the money and you can't make good use of it because you didn't have a good plan. So there is a whole lot that we, CorpNation Foundation, in partnership with CELIPS of TTU and Diapa Workspace, are giving to the youth and anybody who contacts us. Somebody may ask, how about me getting money for a startup? We are not directly giving monies for startup, but indirectly we can give money for a startup through the partnership relationship that we have between Diapa Workspace and CorpNation Foundation. So as a young and vibrant foundation, we believe that strategic partnership is one key thing that will drive success for us. And we are open to partnership. Like I said, it's strategic partnership. We are open to partnership. We are open to any kind of support. And our social media handles are also available for you to get in touch with us. CorpNation Foundation, as in Corp, CorpNation, CorpNation Foundation. And our contact number 0244 854 222. So we are in to support and care for society, and we believe that definitely we will be having very good partners along the line, and together we can share ideas, we can even polish our ideas and make them better and fit for purpose, tailored to the needs of society. Yeah, so in conclusion, one thing I would like to leave with you is that everything we set our minds to do is possible to achieve. Everything we set our minds to do is possible to achieve. And usually we are fond of setting, as in smaller goals as compared to what kind of goals we should be. Like the saying goes, if your goals do not scare you, if you do not set goals that scare you, you remember and you feel like, did I set this? Can I achieve it? Those are the kind of goals that we should set for ourselves. You know what? Because like the saying goes to that, it pays to dream. It pays to dream. And you know, you don't pay also to dream. It rather pays you to dream. When you dream big, it determines the choices you make in life. The kind of goals and dreams you set for yourself determine how serious and what kind of steps you take in life. So I am an advocate of that. I am encouraging everybody doing the watching to set goals that scare you, and not to say that, oh, I want to become a doctor. No, tell yourself, I want to become a doctor, but I will be owning a number of private hospitals. If my son comes to me and say that I want to be a pilot, I will tell him, review it. Tell yourself that I will be owning my private jet. I will not only be a pilot. So those are the kind of goals that we should be setting for ourselves, and that will instill some level of seriousness in us and level of vibrancy in us to be able to make us achieve more than we are doing here. A lot of times we travel out of Ghana, we see people in Europe and from the diaspora doing multiple jobs. We are here, we don't do that. Why? It's just because of the goals we set for ourselves. The moment you are in your homeland, you relax. But we can make a difference and build our country and make it a better place, and not only look up to government. We have a lot to do for ourselves and for society.